and salutations, Clubiteers. Let's play Expo, bringing you all the best news we can. And up now we have a really exciting project, not just in terms of a game, but a project. We're with Ben here from Leda Entertainment. You're going to tell us a little bit more about Bullion.
Okay, well, Bullion is, we're calling it a CV incubator project. I mean, basically, myself and my colleague Paul, who's running the stand at the moment, he's kind of, we've kind of been making games probably almost as long as the Llamasoft guys. You know, we grew up on Jeff Minter's games, and we've seen the market evolve, and right now we're doing game jams and meetups, and we're seeing a load of students who are struggling against this barrier saying must have published title on any job. And so we're thinking, well, we've got all this experience, but we're not 3D artists, we're programmers. And so we're trying to give them that published title. I mean, obviously, you know, we know the indie market's a difficult place, and we say to people from the word go, we don't know how much money this is going to make, but it's not about the money, it's about getting these guys their dream jobs, or at least a leg up to it.
It's giving them the foot in the door. It's the old adage that everyone wants experience, but nobody will give you it.
Exactly, catch-22.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we'd had the idea for Bullion as sort of like a competitive, cooperative couch game.
Yeah, we've done a little play on the demo you've got here.
Yeah.
And it is that kind of, I did find myself falling into that, right, I'm going to help out, I'm going to keep these monsters down, and then go, actually I can stab you in the back while I'm get him and you at the same time.
But it's, we call it an accurate pirate simulation. You know, I mean, real pirates, you know, as accurate as cartoon could get.
Yeah.
Real pirates, they'd work together to take the ship and then squabble over the booty.
Yeah.
In Bullion, you're working together to keep down the monsters, but at the same time, if Matey Bob, who's playing player 2, has got more treasure than you want to go and stab him and then nick all his treasure and then go and get some more and then possibly worry about the monsters later.
But then, okay, also by that logic, you then become the biggest target.
Exactly. Yeah. So, you know, it's that sort of like strategy play in a quite a subtle manner, I think.
It's got a really good couch co-op feel to it. Kind of, I can see it being a couple of mates, a few beers on a Friday night. Yeah. A good laugh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we kind of picked that vibe off of our previous game, Botskotch, which was our first like foray into PC and Xbox gaming. And so we decided we wanted to do something that was actually proper couch PC. Because I mean, you just look at people playing these things, the amount of fun they have, and then you can imagine that on sort of like a Friday night with a few beers and you know, sort of like, you stabbed me, why are you playing that?
I can see the arguments from it already.
Oh yeah.
We basically, you've got a couple of characters in an island here, but they've got plans for a lot more expansion.
Well, I mean, the concept of the game originally started out, first came up when Angry Birds was very much in, so angry kind of became a theme as to what we were doing. Well, pirates are angry people, bulls are angry animals, let's mash them up, and then of course all the cow puns started coming out. So for example, we have here Captain Long John Silverside.
Nice.
Bovey Jones.
Nice.
You know, and all the characters, you know, you've got Barbecue Bill the chef, you've got Mince Matey the cabin boy,
nice.
you know, but there's hopefully going to be, we've got something like 8 characters all sort of concepted out, and again 6 different islands, 3 different play modes envisaged, because the theme of the game is that you've landed on the island, you've angered the heathen gods, so the mode you're seeing here, which is sort of like a treasure grab mode, is all about playing the gods game. The one with the most treasure to offer at the end of the round survives the gods' wrath. Then you've got sort of like a boss battle mode, which is going to be the pirates saying, no, we won't play your game, we are pirates, we do it, you know, we don't play our games. And so the god will then incarnate and you have to beat him. And then finally we're looking at potentially a team survival mode where you just sort of like, right, all lads together, survive as long as we can.
You've got a lot of content lined up for it, and you were talking well about the characters, how they're not only going to have strengths and weaknesses, but you're going to have grudges between pirates.
Yes, I mean, that'll all feature into the AI, so when we're at the next phase, it's sort of like introducing player AI, because at the moment you can see it's only multiplayer, but the next phase will introduce a player AI, and that will gradually become more and more tweaked and subtle to incorporate the characters' personalities. So, for example, we've actually got a diagram somewhere at home with a web of characters of who hates who and who likes who. Most of the characters hate Silverside.
Oh, is it
well, I mean,
not for any reason in particular, or?
Well, all different reasons. But for example, Captain Carabao Jackie, who is one of the, we got something like 3 female characters in the cast of 8. Carabao Jackie was originally Silverside's captain. She mutinied on it. He mutinied on her. But then when they fought, he found out that she was actually a woman, and therefore decided she wasn't worth his time and walked away. And so she's got a huge grudge. It's not about the mutiny. It's about the fact that he didn't take her seriously when he found out she was a woman. You know, so that's sort of
fair grudge to have.
yeah. Well, also, I mean, you see, maybe we're getting a bit political now, but you see in the gaming arena all this stuff about Gamergate and women in gaming, and I mean, one of our crew members, one of our team.
I love the fact you say crew members.
One of the team who's joining us. Unfortunately, she's had to take a step back because of her job, but she joined up simply because out of a cast of 8, we had almost 50% female characters as playable characters.
Yeah.
So we're. I guess it's a lot simpler to sort of like make a cow rather than sort of like an overtly
sexualized
female
bikini wearing woman. Yeah. No, I'm completely with you on that.
Yeah. So basically that's kind of where we're going with it. But the characters will in AI mode will stab each other up based on their grudges and all that kind of good stuff. So we're looking for a story, but at the same time a couch experience.
Yeah, you want that story behind it and that kind of lore, if you like, but not too heavy. You want it to still be kind of pick up and play feel to it.
Comedy fun. So like your sort of like your Crash Bandicoot, your Jack and Daxter, your Spyro, your Ratchet and Clank in the PS2 days. Games that are fun and family fun as well, rather than sort of like super realistic, dare I say, murder simulators. Well, I remember Manhunt on the PS2. Really put me off of gaming for a while, that sort of thing.
But you were talking about you've been getting feedback from people at these shows and stuff like that. How is the feedback you receive and what's that kind of like?
Well, there's no such thing as bad feedback.
Yeah.
That's what you have to get a bit of a thick skin, because it's very easy to be precious about your game. But we're old enough and ugly enough in the business to appreciate that. And so people are saying, oh, well, wouldn't it be good if we had a dash mode, for example? Silverside is slow and stompy. He's meant to be.
Yeah, that's the point.
And then we say, well, we've got Bobby Jones, who's going to be a slice and dice merchant, but he takes 2 combo attacks to warm up to his real damage potential, and he can run fast. Min Spacey, the cabin boy, he's a glass hammer. Horrific damage with a 2-handed hammer, 360 swing, but
can't take a punch.
Yeah, can't take a punch. Exactly, and stuff like that. So some of it we answer with we're going at it this way, but a lot of it we go, oh yeah, that's a good idea, and it got a little black book back there with a load of notes in it. It used to be mostly for bugs, but now it seems to be more for features. So that's good news on our front.
It's a game made by some experienced programmers, helping out some students get the foot in the door, and kind of everybody's getting feedback on it from the public as well.
Exactly.
It's everybody's game.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like I said, Bopscotch, we made an Xbox 360 version, originally mobile. Xbox 360 version was because of the public feedback, went on to outperform its mobile counterpart several thousand times over, and we just thought, right, we might be onto something here.
There's something here.
Yeah.
Have you got a time frame for this show? Is it still a work in progress?
It's very much a work in progress, and it really depends on how things go over time, because obviously real life has to come first. We work in kind of a 6-month cycle based on the idea of we want to put these features in, and maybe there's bits of feedback come into it as well, any bugs that come up at the show. If we get some more help on the graphic art and animating side, because that's the difficulty. We've only got one guy doing all the modelling and animating, which takes ages in spare time. If we can get some more help on that, that'll obviously speed it up, but you're probably looking at least another couple of years before we get to that stage.
Well, I hope it's quick, because I can't wait to see it now I've played it.
Well, thanks for that. But yeah, like I say, hopefully, if people are watching this, and maybe as a student who goes, oh, I'm going to talk to Leda Entertainment now, let's give them a line.
We'll make sure to tag you in the description of this video, and if you're out there, you want to help out, listen, man, get in touch. And until next time, thanks a lot, Ben.
Cool.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot.
Man.